Do you like oysters? I mean, like, I really don't, but I don't have anything against the actual mollusk, like the actual, like, living creature. I think they're pretty cool. I actually have, like, a great, like, cousin or some crap, like, some distant relative who was an expert in mollusks. I remember telling him that I really liked elephants, and he was disappointed that my favourite animal wasn't a mollusk. That was a wild time. But anyways, that's not what this story is about. Today we are making oyster earrings, and we're making these for my boyfriend's mum, my hopefully future mother-in-law one day, someone who I adore. She is a second mother to me, and we're making her oyster earrings because she loves oysters. And I found this out on the first ever Christmas I spent with my partner nearly a decade ago, and we were at a buffet, like a all-you-can-eat buffet. We already paid the fee, and they had this massive stand with ice and oysters, and they would keep replenishing these oysters. Like, honestly, they just kept coming and coming and coming. And now she didn't want to look as though she was stealing all of the oysters, even though she was actually kind of eating all of the oysters. So she would send me and my boyfriend up, as well as like her nieces and nephews and everyone else that was there, to get her a plate full of oysters whenever they got replenished. And I was vegetarian at the time, so I was getting all of the like veggie only options, but then I was getting a side plate filled with oysters, so it must have looked a little bit strange if anyone was like paying attention. But we'd get back to the table and we'd like slide the oysters over to her so that she could have them without having to worry about people thinking that she was like taking them all, because like there was other people there with like their families and stuff, and you know, she didn't want to look like she was being really greedy, so she would like send us up there in order to appear like we were being greedy instead, which I was totally fine with. It was her birthday last month, and me and my partner were trying to decide what to make for her, and he thought that making some oyster earrings would be really cool, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because like oysters are pretty difficult to make. Like there's a lot of components going on there, but we kind of narrowed it down. I also added a lemon slice and a pearl. I know that you need to have lemon with oysters, or at least that's like what I believe you would do and what I see from people that eat oysters, but I don't eat oysters, so I'm not sure. Maybe you don't need a lemon, but like it looked really cute if I added a lemon slice in, so I made a lemon charm as well. And then I also painted the pearls pink. I don't think you eat you eat oysters that have pearls. I'm not sure. I don't eat oysters, so I'm not sure, but I know that they make pearls, and pearls are really pretty, so I also added a little pink pearl in, and these are what I ended up coming up with, and I think they're really cute. And now I have been requested to make more of these for my friends, and so I might bring my Etsy shop back from the dead. But she really liked them, and that's all that matters. And you know the saying, happy future mother-in-law, happy life, that's a saying, right?